Oh, oh, wow!
I think they just got a customer for life. Holy smokes. What's up, everybody? My name is Michael. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Avalon King Armor Shield 9, which is their ceramic coating product. Full disclosure, they are a sponsor of the company that I work for, and they have asked me to do this review. They have not told me what to say, and it is been my goal to be as objective as possible with working with this product. So what we're going to do today is that first we're going to do an unboxing, then I'm going to take you through the preparation steps, installation steps, my first impressions, and what I think overall of the product. Let's dive in. Okay, so here's the box that comes in. Inside, you will find one 30mm bottle of the Avalon King ceramic coating. Focus. The applicator pad cushion for helping you go across smooth surfaces. One super soft microfiber towel. You'll find a pair of gloves, and you will find a few applicator pads themselves. And last but not least, you of course get the instructions and an Avalon King sticker if you wish to so adorn your vehicle. Today we're going to be working on, like I said, my 1992 Buick Roadmaster. We're hoping that it's going to be kind of an LS swap project. American Racing has hooked us up with some sweet wheels. Michelin provided some tires. We've got a Sony radio that we're going to be reviewing as well. Now, I've spent about a week with it already. I've actually done these wheels, and I did the wheels on my Mustang as well. This is my 2013 Boss 302, and the wheels look brand new. The thing about doing ceramic coating is that it's all about preparation. So for older paint like this, it's not perfect. It's got some crow's feet. It's got some scratches in the clear coat. And right now it's got a bunch of the Meguiar's hybrid ceramic coat spray on wax on it too. So we're gonna strip that off. Then we're gonna clay bar. Then we're gonna polish it. Then we're gonna wipe it down with alcohol. And then you do the ceramic coating, which is actually the easiest and quickest part of the whole process. So it's a bit of a project, but the idea behind this is that anybody can do this at home. Next, let's talk about installation. This is actually super, super easy. All you do is you open up your bottle of Armor Shield 9, take out an applicator pad, you put it on that square pad that we had, then you put a few dips and dabs onto the pad itself. So probably about 10 or 12 or so. You want to make sure that there's enough on the surface. And then what you do is you go side to side one way and then side to side across that to make sure everything's even. Then you check the instructions, and depending on your temperature, you're going to wait a certain amount of time before buffing that out. In my case, I was working in 70 degrees or more, which is about 1 to 2 minutes. And then you simply just go from section to section, adding the ceramic coating and buffing it out. Now, they say not to go beyond one section at a time, and I generally think that's a good idea. You don't want to do your whole hood, but what I ended up doing is kind of a leapfrogging method, which was to do a square and then start working on a second square, and then when my minute was up, I would buff that one out, and then it would be just about time to buff out the second one, and I would kind of leapfrog that way. That ended up saving me a little bit of time, so you're not constantly waiting for the curing. And then that's it. You basically just do the whole car. And then what you want to do is you don't want to get the car wet for about 48 hours, and you want to avoid washing it for about a week. Avalon King says to keep your vehicle away from dust, but it's also a good idea to leave it baking in the sun. That helps the curing process. So again, installation is super easy. And my first impressions were supremely positive.
Oh, oh, wow!
Kind of freaked out.
Holy moly!
I think they just got a customer for life. Holy smokes. I have never seen this car look this good. Wow, wow, wow. Obviously the polishing and compounding, helped with this, but the gloss factor on my car, again, a 28-year-old imperfect paint job, was super high, and it had never looked that good in my ownership despite having done a couple polishes before and keeping it regularly waxed. Let's talk about the results. So here's the experiments that I did. I did the water bottle test where I poured water onto the clean surface, ceramic coated and non-ceramic coated, and as you can see here, the ceramic coated section is much more hydrophobic. Further that, and what I found more interesting was actually waiting a week. So the car sat outside for a week in the California sun, in the California air, which is kind of grimy, bugs crapped on it, and other awful things, and here's what I found. So doing the water bottle test, not only with a clean surface, but with a dirty surface, I found my coated areas of the hood were much more hydrophobic than the non-coated section of the roof. And I did that test again with just a streaming hose and with the pressure washer. And again, this is a dirty hood. This is not a hood that is properly cleaned. Water just sheets off of it where it was sticking to the dirty sections, other sections of the car. The same was true after I washed the car. Water still sheeting. So the hydrophobic properties are amazing. And then what I also found is that it was easier to clean the ceramic coated sections of the car. Any of the bug spots, any of the little bits of dust and grime that had gotten on there came right off. And on top of that, the places of the car that had been ceramic coated were less dusty. So it was cleaner overall. It was easier to clean. The gloss factors improved. And so I was really impressed with the product. I'd never seen a wax do this as well. So installation is easy. The results are there. The only thing I can't really test for now is durability. All the other claims that Avalon King has made about the process, the ease of installation, its properties have been true. So if they are correct about how long that this ceramic coating is going to last, it gets another big thumbs up for me. You know, the Avalon King ceramic coating and any ceramic coating is a touch on the pricier side compared to traditional or even hybrid waxes and spray-on waxes and those things. There's no getting around that. It is more expensive. The question in my mind is that if this ends up lasting for a couple years, the costs balance out slightly. It's still a little bit more expensive to do this, but if it's easier to clean, and so I have to touch the car less, and I have to wash it less, that stuff is going to add up too, because again, you're not touching the painted surface, you're not putting extra scratches in there, so sticking with wax is probably a little bit easier, but after seeing, because again, this car has a ton of wax on it that's pretty fresh within the last few weeks, and it wasn't beating up as well, and it wasn't sheeting water as well as the ceramic coating, which is a little bit newer, but still, overall, I really think it speaks to the quality of this product, and I think what I said when I first saw, my first impression was,
Oh, wow!
I was pretty blown away by this whole process. So my final thought is this, is that if I can make this car look even better than it's ever looked and look as good as it does right now, imperfections aside, imagine what someone could do with a brand new car. But overall, I'm really sold with the process. The only thing that's kind of negative about it, again, is the cost is a little high. And then one of my ceramic coating bottles did, as I was opening it up, you could see it's kind of like got this like silver paint on it. And so one of the two bottles that I had, either the plastic from the top here or the silver paint, it flaked off onto the applicator pads as I was doing it, so I tossed that pad out and just I had to drip it from above as opposed to dabbing it. That was a negative thing, but the second bottle that I got didn't have that issue, so I don't know exactly what happened there. But generally speaking, with a little bit of care, I just enjoyed the whole process. It was really great. So thank you so much for watching. Please tell us what you think in the link in the forums below, or if you're watching this on a video, just in the comments below. Let us know what you think. Have you tried any ceramic coatings? Have you tried Armor Shield 9? Again, thanks so much. Cheers, bye.